Alrighty guys, welcome back to RoadCraft. We have got ourselves a new base we got to go check out and get things set up for new equipment to arrive so that we can continue to get things taken care of. Luckily, we got this nice sand road right over here that we accomplished, so that's nice. So all of the used equipment, they ended up having to leave because there's other areas near their homes and family that they want to go take care of. We got a giant project over here. We kind of started to get some sand in. We'll have to finish that so we can get at least a bridgeway of some sort built that way, so that way we can connect the port far easier. But we got brand new headquarters that we need to go get set up. So as you can see, we got plenty of areas where we need to set up roads to different facilities. That's something we still got to do. We got electric that we've got to set up. Not sure where that road necessarily goes, but yeah, we've got a lot that we need to do. And today, I think we're just going to work on getting our base set up, hopefully getting some of our new equipment ordered and shipped in. So hopefully we can continue to complete our task in this area. As you can see, it's pretty messed up, that's for sure. I believe this is my road right here. Gotta say, love the physics, love the overall aspects of this game. We really have been enjoying it quite a bit, so very, very fun. And just the game looks so good. So that's really nice. We do have pipes and other things that we need to do over here, so we'll have to work on that in the very near future. We got to get our crane truck in, which we haven't done yet. We do have this junkyard, which has plenty of resources, plenty of steel and whatnot that we can recycle, so that's going to be helpful for us to be able to work on and complete. So we will really have to put some work in there. I believe I need to go this way, as we're trying to get to our brand new base. Yeah, it's somewhere this way, I think. Actually, it might have been the other way. Hold on. Yeah, it's the other way. So take a look at, see what we got. It was a used equipment shop, so we got all of the used equipment left over. Luckily, we bought that along with the property, so that's going to help us bring in our equipment. We'll be able to use some of the soda style equipment for a little bit here, so that should help us out quite a bit. Luckily, this road is quite well worn in, so we don't have any big ruts happening. Yeah, here we go. Here we are. Yeah, so you can see we got a crane, paving equipment, all the stuff we need to get the majority of our work done, so that's helpful. Alrighty. Come in here and we will delete our markers. We are now arrived here at the base. Alright, take a look at the inside here. Kind of a cluttered area. We got our main garage for new equipment to be able to come in. We got some containers for supplies and whatnot. And we also got all of our storage, which I believe looks like we got some wood in stock there. That's nice to see. Got our fuel here as well that we can fit up with. And got all of our other supplies. And you can see there's even like a old truck frame right there that's left over. So, first things first, let's take a look at the area. We got right over there, nice flat area. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some sand in. Luckily, that dump truck already has sand. Sweet. And we're going to pave ourselves an excess... we're going to pave ourselves an extra parking lot area so that we can have plenty of space to put all of our equipment and bring in supplies and whatnot. So, let's get to work. Alright, a hop, skip, and a jump away, and we got ourselves a dump truck. Now you can kind of see this road's a little bit on the low side, so honestly I think we'll go ahead and start working on even getting this part of the road redone, just because it's kind of on the low side. So we'll start over here. We'll bring in the loader. We'll get this stuff smoothed out. I'm gonna try and see if we can, because I end up just honestly always dumping way too much sand. So we're gonna see if we can do a light dusting of sand here. Let's see, right once we get into the clearing, right about here. All right, let's see here. Up, and the thing's closed, so that's not gonna help us out. Oh, now it opens up. Whatever. Okay. Fine, whatever. Oh, are you serious? We're not in a quarry? Excuse me. Oh, we're just outside. Oh, that's fine. Just a little bit outside a quarry, but luckily, a little manipulation, we can get right over there when we need to. But yeah, I'm thinking getting this area all nice and smoothed out here, as much as we can. There we go. Just steer right into here. Anyways, we just have a nice big smooth area, hopefully, for us to be able to use, so that we can get all of our equipment in. But yeah, you can see how deep that is. So yeah, if we can get that smoothed out just a tad, right through there, I think that'll be really good. But yeah, you can see this area is a little bit on the deteriorated side, so get as much sand into here as we can. I think that'll help us out a lot. Right, get that. Love the sun rays. Sun rays look really good. Go ahead and get our dozer over here. Alright, matching mode has been enabled. But since we're going to be set up here for a while, I just want this area to be the best that it can be. And getting this whole area smoothed out with sand, I think, and then paved, will help us out a whole lot. So get this parked right back here. We're hopefully going to get some truckloads of our equipment in the very near future, but that's going to take us a little while to get ordered, and they're going to have to trek all the way up the mountain to get up into this area, so that's going to take us a little while. I do have to say, after playing on a few different maps, definitely love the attention to detail in the disaster. Definitely very, very detailed orient. You can definitely see how the different disasters affect the area. So obviously, like with this one, we have trees and buildings. I think there's another one that's more earthquake related, or like fault line, something built on the fault line, earthquake related, and so you can just see all of the earth just totally torn up, and it's pretty well detailed. So I have to say, very, very impressed with all of that. So anyways, I think we got a radio in here, so we're going to turn on Bear Cave songs, let you listen to some of that while we work here, and we'll bring you back once we start smoothing. It's going to take us a little while to get all the dirt in. If you guys want to use Bear Cave songs in your own content, you can always do so by becoming a member of Bear Cave Radio. That way you can use the music in your own YouTube videos with a special license. So you can check that out over at Bear Cave Songs. Check them out.
I know a guy with an Apache. He's got a V8 in the hood. He's got a little lift 33s. She runs pretty good. But if you want to see a real truck, well, boy, take a look at mine. If you really want to tear it up, there's only one way to get it done. I'm talking about a F-100 Coyote engine with a 6-speed under it. And now I'm gonna take it to the swamp, gonna bury it in the mud. need no jacked up diesel or a power stroke. I'm talking about a F100. There's nothing like a blue short bed with a long list of things done. It don't matter if it ain't fast, long as she pulls good in the mud. So go and tell your little buddy to go and start her up. Tell him I'll be waiting on him in the middle of the swamp. I'm talking about a F100 Coyote engine with a 6-speed under it. And I'm gonna take it to the swamp, gonna bury it in the mud. I ain't gonna stop until I get stuck, then I'm gonna hit the gas, burning fuel fast. Don't need no jacked up diesel or a power stroke. I'm talking about a F1. Well, I guess we all got our favorites, but you don't know what you're missing without a truck. I'm talking about a F100 Coyote engine with a 6-speed under it. And I'm gonna take it to the swamp, gonna bury it in the mud. I ain't gonna stop until I get stuck, then I'm gonna hit the gas, burning fuel fast. Don't need no jacked up diesel or a power stroke. I'm talking about a F100. Well, I guess we all got our favorites, but you don't know what you're missing without a truck.
Alright, we've got sand. Now it's time to start flattening all of this sand out, which is going to be fun. So we went a little bit further out than I was initially thinking of going, and that's going to allow us to have a really, really big parking lot here, which I am very much a fan of. So we should be able to get all this along the entrance. Yeah, look at that, right along the entrance. Very, very, very nice. That's exactly what I was wanting to see. Luckily, we can just kind of drive around and get this smoothed out as we go, which will work out good. Here's our view inside. So it's going to be a little bit bumpy for the first few trips, but we're just going to keep on driving as much as we can here and get this smoothed out as best we can. This is going to be a really good size parking lot slash drive here for our headquarters in the area, as we have got quite a few areas of interest. Got several towns we got to go to, help clean up, get destroyed cars, get destroyed beans. So there's a lot of work here at this particular place, and we got to restore communications in the near future. Got some power lines we got to do some work on. So getting all this taken care of going to be very, very helpful, and having a nicely designed base with a good drive is going to be rather key with that. So getting all this nice and smoothed out through here will help us out with that endeavor. So luckily we can kind of just drive this way and that way at the moment, just work on getting this smoothed out, which seems like it's working pretty good at the moment. So far, if you guys been playing RoadCraft, what has been your favorite map? I'm not really sure if I have one yet, so this one's definitely kind of on my favorite at the moment, just because I don't know, I've spent a lot of time on this particular one, just kind of searching around, seeing what there is on it. So this one's kind of my favorite at the moment, but there's still more for me to play. But definitely have enjoyed all of the maps that I've seen so far. Just well designed, they got really good designing on the actual like damage and stuff. So I mean, it seems like they did a really, really good job, all things considered, with these maps. So really liking what I have seen from all of the maps I've been on here. We got a hole right there we need to fix. Should be able to get that taken care of. But yeah, it's going to take us a little while to get all of this nicely smoothed out, which is what I realized anyway, so that's why we can just kind of drive around hither and thither. We'll do some straight back and forths eventually, but right now just trying to get as much of the big piles of sand smoothed out here as we can. We'll go out here, just kind of get this smoothed out to the edge of the road. There we go, that's good. But yeah, we got this communication tower right here that I'm pretty sure we're going to need to bring in some steel and get this redesigned, so I'm sure that's going to be something we will need to do in the near future. Kind of excited to see what the expansion is going to be when that arrives. What new maps might be available. But so far I have really, really enjoyed my time with this. And slowly, ever so slowly, working on learning a lot more details of the game, as now got a little bit more time to spend on it. As before, fortunately, just didn't have quite enough time to really enjoy it, which is annoying. But that's how the schedule goes. So we get done what we can. Alright, we're going to go back this way here. Really the best view for this when trying to grade this really is the outside. I know the inside view is realistic, but just this is so much easier to be able to actually see what I'm doing here. Ooh, it's actually smoothing out pretty decent, all things considered, so I'm liking what I'm seeing with that. That's good. Get this smoothed out to here. There we go. Nice. Excuse me, Mr. Asphalt. Now we're going to smash you up a little bit. Yeah, we laid down a lot of sand to get to this point, and I must say, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like the end result here. We're going to have to see how smooth everything ends up being. Might need a little more sand right back here. But I think we got enough sand piles here to really help smooth this out. There we go. Yep, that's going to work. Nice. Alrighty guys, it's paving time. So it took us a while to get here, but we are finally here. It is raining, so probably not going to be one of our better paving jobs, but we're going to give it a try nonetheless. So we got ourselves a very nice large area to pave. We can get this area set up for parking, driving, deliveries, and everything else that we might need. And we got it pretty well smoothed out, all things considered. There's going to be a few bumps, obviously, as per usual, because nothing's perfect, but I think we did a decent job nonetheless. So we're going to get the outside lines here done, hopefully. This thing to the side, there we go. That works. Let me get this thing steering. Yeah, ever since they did that one update for the paver has worked so much better. Obviously, it is supposed to be a hard-to-drive vehicle, no doubt about that, but it has been far easier to drive since that update. Get that splotch taken care of here. There we go. Trying to get the whole outside area here done as much as we can. There we go. Alright. Got a little stuck there, back it up. There we go. Alright. Trying to get this whole outside area taken care of as much as we can here. Alrighty guys, we have got everything paved. Now we just gotta do a little bit of rolling. Rolly. Then we will have everything nicely taken care of. It'll take us a little while to get this done, but I gotta say, it turned out almost exactly as I had hoped it would. Do a lot of back and forths here, which will work out for us pretty good, I think. Go ahead and get our entrance here nicely taken care of. There we go. Yep. So now we can bring in our cranes, heavy equipment, semis, and anything else we might end up needing, and can unload, put construction materials, all kinds of stuff, all right here with great ease, with plenty of space. We won't have to worry about running out of space to park equipment. So I really like how this turned out. This turned out really, really good. So anyways, we're going to get this all done, guys. This is going to be basically about it. We'll definitely have a thumbnail of what the finished product is, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'm gonna get this all nice and rolled up. But yeah, parking lot for our main rescue center, we'll show you what that looks like in the next video for sure, and hopefully we'll have some new equipment in. But yeah, we are getting this taken care of, and it's gonna look nice, very, very nice. Anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to get earlier access to content, you guys can always check out Gamer Plus or Gamer Plus Lite. You guys can hopefully get... Never mind. Anyways guys, thank you so much for coming along. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel a whole lot. And we will see you guys here next time on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel, with hopefully some more gaming content. Thanks guys so much. See you guys here next time. Bye bye.
I'm talking about a